believe that we would ever get an Alfred Pennyworth 1/4 scale statue. Hello everyone, welcome to the Watchtower, and today I'm excited to be unboxing and reviewing the Alfred Pennyworth 1/4 scale statue by Prime One Studios. This is one, I never thought that we would get something like this, an Alfred Pennyworth statue in 1/4. Yeah, so really cool to get this in. Yeah, I mean, when I saw that, I had to jump on it because no one's ever gonna do an Alfred again, so I had to jump on it. But yeah, I was trying to get hit in. Actually, really funny story with this. So I got this in today. Went outside to get the box after FedEx delivered it. There was two boxes. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that this statue was going to be that big that it needed two boxes. So then having to look at it, boxes had different edition numbers on them. I was like, well, wait, if it's all one statue, they would have different edition numbers on it. So looked it over. One box labeled to me, one box labeled to somebody else. That FedEx had just like covered up part of the shipping label with a sticker. So I guess they just figured they both went to the same person. For some, both to me. So I'm working with Spec Fiction and everything right now to get this second statue to the guy that it belongs to. So yeah, so if you're watching this and and you don't have your statue, don't worry, man. We're gonna get you straightened out. We're gonna get you your statue, all right? But yeah, so that's just a weird, all these years of collecting, never had anything like that happen before, so really weird. But hopefully we get it all figured out, and this guy gets his statue as well. But anyway, here he is. This is Alfred. For anybody who hasn't watched any of my videos before, you know that we go over the box real quick, and then we get the foam out, go over the foam inside the box, look how it all comes assembled, and then put the statue together, and then I do my review on it. So let's go ahead and jump on and talk about the box real quick. So here's the box. Got this giant portrait of Alfred on the front right there. It says Alfred Pennyworth, and this is designed by Gabriel Dotto, so that's pretty cool. Um, Instructions and stuff over here, precautions. Back, another shot, a little bit farther back of Alfred with holding the tea tray. It's Alfred Pennyworth and everything, Batman logo and everything on there. A little bit of Alfred Pennyworth and the Batcave down there. Top is a bat symbol. Bottom, nothing. All right, so that is the box, everyone. Let's go ahead and get him up here and show you the statue inside the phone. All right, everyone. So we have the foam up here, out of the box, ready to go, and open it up and take a look at the statue inside the foam. Before we do that, I want to point out this real quick. So this comes with like all Prime One pieces, and it's a little thing on how the pieces come in the packaging. All the parts you're supposed to get, and then also on the back how it assembles. So I like when they send these. I wish more companies would do this. I know that pretty much everybody now does assembly videos now, but this is nice to have right beside you when you're putting together if you have questions instead of having to pull up a video. So I always like that they include these. So there's that. Let's go ahead and put the foam up here real quick. All right, so here he is, all in the foam and everything. So as you can kind of see here, we have the base right here, Alfred's body, the head up there, some of the pieces from the serving tray, so the kettle and everything, and the cups, an arm, another arm, another arm, the hand with the serving tray up there, then the hand holding the Batman cape, which is the bonus piece, and then another arm. So you have two arms with hands for the serving tray, and then you have two arms for holding the bat cape. So that's why there's four arms there. All right, but here he is in the foam. Let's go ahead and get him assembled now. Everyone, so we are ready to go here. We got the statue up here, ready to put it together and everything. Here is the base real quick. As you can see, it's kind of this Batcave base. It's got the Batcave metal grate flooring there, some stalagmites and everything coming up, real industrial and everything. Looks real, got good heft to it. Bottom of the base right there, and this is there's 500 of these, and I got number 284, 500. So there's that. There's a bat symbol on the front right there, really cool. So there's the base, really cool. And like I said, like I said before, anybody's watching everything, I'll go into way more detail about all this once we do the review. But we'll start out here with Alfred's body. So here's Alfred right here in his body. He's got one peg, and then the key right here, real long key that goes in right here. So that goes in right there. There's Alfred's body, and then we'll go ahead and put in his head. So there is the head right there for Alfred. It's not this piece is not going to have a huge footprint, so that's going to be nice as well. It's not going to have a take up a whole lot of room. So then we have this. We'll go ahead and do the arms. So we have this arm right here. We'll do the hand holding the key tray and everything first, and then we'll do the bonus version with the back cowl and everything. But there's this hand, and that goes right in here like that, and that hand goes behind his back. And there's that, and then we have this other hand. It goes in. So that's the wrong one. That's the one for the tea tray, I believe. So there is. All right. So then we have this hand right here, and there's the tea tray right there, and that goes in the long peg there, and that goes in right there. There's a tea tray, and then you just have these little things right here that go in it. They're all different size keys, so you should be able to figure it out. I say should be, you know, it is what it is. Um, sometimes either user error or factory don't have the keys and everything as they're supposed to. So there's that. Where is? Oh, there it goes. Okay. So, well, those fit snug and everything. So there's the tea kettle and everything, and the cup, and him getting ready to serve Master Bruce some hot tea after a long day of crime fighting. So there's the regular version right there, like that. Let's go ahead and take these arms off, and we'll look at the bonus version with the back cowl. All right, so here he is with the arms off. We're gonna do um, the cow hand then, and I will say, these on these hands really strong magnets, and they are in there and they stick in there really snug. So you really have to give them a good pull to get them out. So just be careful if you're switching arms or whatever, because you gotta really pull. All right, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go now. So we have this first one right here that we're gonna put in. There's the first one, hand up. And then we have this other one right here. It goes in right there. So there's those. And then we have the holding the cowl and everything. And that looks really cool. Really nice shading and everything, coloring on the cowl. That's really cool. So let me just. All right. So that's pretty cool and pretty easy. So basically, how it goes is there is a peg that slides in that's on this hand that slides into this wrist right here. And then this arm comes out here after the stub and it's flat. And then the other hand is in here and there's just like a magnet and it just connects with the magnet to each side. So pretty easy to put together and everything. Yeah. So let's just kind of give him a look over real quick. Uh, yeah, he looks awesome. Alfred looks really cool. Yeah, that looks awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a look at this guy real quick, and then we're gonna be back and we're gonna do a review. All right. Stay tuned. All right, everyone. So I've spent some time now. I have looked Alfred Pennyworth over, and we are ready to go into our review now. Um, As always, I start down at the base and I work my way up. So let's go ahead and start right down at the base right here. Okay, so we have this, bat cave base here. We got the bat symbol right in front here, and I think this base is really, really nice. Small, not gonna have a big footprint, not gonna take a lot of room, which I like. Um, but I really, really like this base. Got all the studs and everything, and the bolts. The grating looks really, really nice. Looks rusted. Looks like metal. Really nice there. And then you got the rocks and everything, and the stalagmites coming up. Stalagmites? Stalactites. I think stalagmites. I don't know. I can never remember the difference. I know there's like a way to remember it, but I can never remember it. But those look really, really cool. Very well done for that. It's surprising having a Batcave themed base and no bats on it. Everybody does bats, right? But not this one. Very, very cool there. And then we have um, the shoes here. The shoes look really nice. Nice leathering and everything on them. Make them look leather. Get the creases right there where they've been broken in. Very nicely done. And then we move up and we have pants here. Pants look nice. So something they do on this statue that Prime One does a lot is this cross hatching, which I'm not a fan of. I know they're trying to make it look like more like a comic book and stuff. I don't like when statue companies do it on statues. But it is what it is. So there's the legs and everything. They look good. I do want to point out real quick one thing that bugs me. So I don't know if I showed up on camera, but his body is super long. Like I think like disproportionate and like too long. Like how long his legs are. Like I don't know. Like if we're assuming that like right here is the waist, like he's got legs for days. Like where's his knees at? Like if they're like right here in the middle, like that's still like look how my goodness. And I know he's a skinny dude, but like I'm just like he just looks way too long. Um, yeah. So that's like a little problem I have with it because I just see it and I look like, dude, he's just like his body is like it's just like so long. It's ridiculous. I think that he's just too long. I think his proportions are off. And it just sees it and it bugs me. Either that or he's like his pants are really hanging low. He's really hanging those pants low, but I doubt it. Alfred went like that. He's a proper English buckler. And pants ain't gonna be too low. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back into this. So we have the tailcoat and everything. Um, looks nice. Looks very nice. Again, I got the creases and everything. And this is just a fun piece. This is going to be so much different than everything else I have. It's just fun, just companion piece. Alfred with Batman, put him beside a Batman statue. It's just, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think that, the waistcoat and everything here looks good. Creases and everything. I was worried they were going to, like, cheap on this because it's Alfred, not put much detail in it, but no, they put a lot of detail into it. There's a lot of good creases and everything, very nicely done. Little like details here. Again, that cross hatching, not a huge fan of, but it is what it is. Hand here, if you can see, that's got like some really good details and everything on it. Um, that's fun. Some different colors and stuff, some like some shading and stuff on it. That's cool. And then got the tea set here. Honestly, the tea set looks pretty like I mean it's plastic, but it looks plastic. It looks very cheap. Um, that's not what I'm going to be displaying. I'm going to be displaying the bonus version with the him holding the bat cow. But I just wanted to show it with the regular, but it does look very cheap. So there's that. Suit looks good. Got the tie and everything there. The buttons looks very nice. And then the head sculpt here. The head sculpt looks really, really good. They did a really nice job with this. Good shading and everything. The hair looks good. Well, a little bit of hair that Alfred has. So that looks really good. Really nice done. Good expression on him. The eyes, I really like the eyes and everything. You got those, the crow's feet and everything. Very nicely done. He looks really, really good there. All right, let's go ahead and swap him out real quick, and let's look at the bat cowl. All right, and then we have the version holding the bat cowl. And this is how I'm going to display it. This bat cowl looks really good. It's way better than the T set. Um, it got good shading and everything on it with the blue, some black mixed in there. So the bat cowl looks really, really good. Good wrinkles and everything. Good wear. I really, really like how that bat cowl looks. And yeah, so this is how I'm going to display this with that right there. Oh, and I will say, guys, so I just did this when I was trying to switch them. Be very careful when you're trying to switch it, um, because I broke that handle off of that pot. These magnets on this are really really strong, and I just too much force, and that just snapped off. So be careful when you're trying to switch it, because I was not careful enough. But yeah, but back to this. It looks good. And the magnets on these are really, really strong as well. So you really have to you have to pull to really get those off. So be careful with that as well. Kind of like make sure you have one hand really holding the statue and one, pulling on that arm. And just be careful. Uh, yeah. But yeah, this looks good. This is just a fun, like I said, this is just a fun statue. If you have a chance to pick this up, I would say pick it up. Isn't it essential to a collection? No, but it's Alfred. I don't see anybody else making an Alfred in 1/4 scale. So yeah, jump on this and pick it up. But yeah, just a fun piece, and I'm happy to add him to the collection. I can't wait to get a Batman to go with him. Now you're probably gonna get Batman in the Batcave. I really can't have a Batman that's jumping off a gargoyle or something or on a rooftop and then Alfred's sitting there like, "Would you like your cake, sir?" Yeah, that wouldn't really work. But this is it anyway. Looks good. Happy to have him here. But guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Are you gonna pick this up? Is it something that you're gonna get in? Um, it looks great. What do you think? Is the body too long? Now, it doesn't look as bad when you have the cake when they have the cake covering it, but his body is really, really long. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you the next time I'm going for Mario Duty up here in the Watchtower.